try to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, start.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break across midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get set, Run around, set. Yellow. Stop.
From the gun is Purdy. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw by Purdy. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Back to the air on second. Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Get set.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Working now from the gun. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. That's right.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
11 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow. Right side.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Outside. 18, watch out. Back.
Purdy to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Get set, get set. Outside.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion left. A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Time now taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
That one intended for Christian McCaffrey, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Right.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Hey, yo, hey, go going.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. We sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Tackled by Quay Walker. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Get set. Watch out. Up.
He's back to throw. And this one is launched downfield. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Watch out!
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Get set!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He put everything he had into this one. Oh no, they get him yet again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yellow! 180!
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it, it's Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game.
49ers 7. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has it in close. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's caught. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. To the air again. Purdy. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing from the gun. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Get set. Watch out. Stop.
To the air on third and long. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. He was looking Jordan Watkins' way. So that brings up fourth and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Purdy now on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Catch is made by the rookie from WVU. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
A gain of 15. First down, Kansas City.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to score, touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! The 49ers have it! Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! He's at the 30! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Get set, up.
Purdy throwing here. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Outside. 18, what's up?
From the gun is Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
For the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down, Purdy to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Mahomes now. Hits him on the in route. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs for him from the 46. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
6 yards. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Fred Warner.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Purdy on first down. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. Nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down.
First down throw by Purdy. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long, Purdy. He has the first over the middle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. On 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Chased out to his right. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Martin picks it off. Backed up on their own goal line, Bronk. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 14. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. It's Pacheco again. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Let's air it out on 3rd. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To throw. Escapes out to the left. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Chiefs in a victory formation here as they take a knee. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top-on defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look